Hello, my name's Chloé Elliott and I'm the founder of Odyssey Box UK. I'm really excited to be answering a few of your questions today. The first question is, what advice would I give for women who are newly natural? The advice I'd give to any newly natural is to think about why you're starting your natural hair journey and what you want to get out of it. I think that once you find the answers to these questions, it will help guide you on the journey to come. When I was thinking about my natural hair journey, I've always been natural, but when I wanted to start being more intentional about caring for my hair, I was thinking about growing my hair longer and healthier, and I was thinking about actually embracing my natural hair texture and embracing everything that came with it. So if you think about what you want to get from it, whether it's healthier hair or whether it's a certain look that you're after, I think that will help guide you, because you get to shape your natural hair journey, you get to make it what you want it to be. And it's really important, especially these days. When I started out, there wasn't that much information around, but today we've got the benefit of YouTube, Instagram, blogs, all kinds of different sources of information, and it's really important to be able to stay true to what you want and what you need and what's right for you, and not just jump on the latest trends or get swept up in what works for other people and what other people are doing. There's no hard and fast rules when it comes to going to hair salons. When I started my natural hair journey, I didn't actually go to a salon for the first 6 or 7 years. It's only in recent years that I've actually started seeing a stylist, and even then I only see her twice a year at most. Like I said previously, there is a lot of information out there, and so if you do want to do things yourself, it is much easier these days to be able to find out how to make your own masks or hair teas, or how to trim your hair at home. Again, it's to do with what suits you, your lifestyle, your budget, your goals for your hair. If you do want to see a stylist, I would share the goals that you have with your stylist. They should be able to advise you as to how to get the most out of seeing them. For example, if you're trying to grow your hair and you're transitioning and you have a lot of damaged hair to grow out, then you might see your stylist every 2 to 3 months. If your hair is relatively healthy, you just want to be more conscious of the products you're using or the techniques you're using, then you might only see a stylist every 6 months. It really depends. It depends on the condition your hair is in at the moment and where you want your hair to be. The best products for softening hair are conditioners, because they're water-based products blended with oils and butters, so you get the hydration from the water and you lock that in with oils and butters. Soft hair is hair that is hydrated and moisturized, and you achieve this by first using something water-based and then sealing that moisture in with something oil or butter-based. You can use gels as well. It's down to what your hair prefers, what style you're doing, your routine, your daily lifestyle. But the best products for softening hair are going to be conditioners, and in most cases it will be your leave-in conditioner. My favorite leave-in conditioner is probably Retro Rich Royal Roots leave-in, because it's aloe vera based, so you get a lot of hydration from the aloe vera and the water in the product, and that's sealed in with the oils and butters. It's a shea butter based product, so that helps to seal in that aloe vera. The number of times a month that you wash or condition your hair depends again on your lifestyle and how you're styling for your hair and the condition it's in. When I first started out, I was washing my hair every 2 weeks, but I soon found that wasn't often enough. My hair needed more moisture, and my styles weren't lasting as long, so I switched to once a week. So I was washing my hair every 7 days on a Sunday. But if you pay attention to your hair, if you pay attention to how it responds to the products you're using, to water when you refresh it throughout the week, and how your scalp feels, you should be able to tell when it's time to wash and condition your hair. So if your scalp is feeling dry, itchy, irritated, then perhaps a few days before that happens is when you should be shampooing your hair. And if you can feel the texture of your hair, whether it feels stretchy or whether it feels hard and brittle, it should be able to inform you as to whether you need a moisturizing deep conditioner or a protein strengthening treatment. And paying attention to these things over time will help you to determine how often you need to wash your hair and how often you need to condition. But I would always recommend conditioning or topping up on moisture before your hair gets to the point where it feels overly dry, brittle, and you're starting to see breakage. When it comes to detangling, some people prefer to tackle the job before they start their wash day, and others like to get started straight from shampooing. Personally, I prefer to detangle my hair under running water. So I will detangle my hair under running water before shampooing, section it off, and get to work with my shampooing and my deep conditioner. But equally, you can also do that outside of the shower. If you have a detangling conditioner that works well for you, you can detangle your hair and twist it into sections and then shampoo each section in turn when you get into the shower. Whatever you choose to do, I would always recommend working on damp hair or with plenty of conditioner. The only thing that I wouldn't ever do is detangle on dry hair or detangle with a fine tooth comb. Whichever method you choose to do, plenty of conditioner and the right tools for the job. Finger detangling first helps to minimize breakage before going in with any brushes or combs. Keeping your hair ends moisturized is the same as keeping the rest of your hair moisturized. Your hair just needs a little bit of extra attention, and that means water. Water and water-based products are what's going to give your hair, and particularly the ends of your hair, the moisture, the hydration that it needs throughout the week and between wash days before sealing it in with an oil, butter or gel. And this can be as simple as a spray bottle of water, warm water to the ends of your hair, and a light oil or a light butter. Or you can experiment with things like hair teas, refresher sprays, aloe vera, rose water, if you want to try something a bit different, but always something water-based followed by a light oil or butter. It's important to remember that shrinkage is a sign of healthy hair. When your hair shrinks, it's because it's got enough elasticity and enough moisture to be able to do so. So it's actually part of your natural hair journey that is worth embracing. But sometimes when you're doing wash and goes, particularly, you want to have a fuller, more elongated style, and ways you can do that include using banding. Usually I would section my hair into maybe 4 and use satin scrunchies to loosely band my hair when it's maybe about 70% dry, because you don't want to disturb the curl pattern, but you want to do it before your hair is completely dry. You can also use a diffuser to shape your hair as it's drying, or you can do the unicorn method. I think it's something that the YouTuber Natural Rain or Jalen Mitchell started, but it's essentially pulling all of your hair up to the top of your head and banding it for an hour in a sort of unicorn horn. But if your hair is slightly shorter, I would start off with smaller scrunchies and just use loose sections before your hair is completely dry. I absolutely love answering questions about washing hair in protective styles, because I think it's something that a lot of people, not everyone, forgets about when they get box braids or faux locks or any long-term protective style. The routine that they spent so long building up kind of goes out of the window. So I love hearing about people asking how to maintain their routine whilst they're wearing a protective style. And for me, washing my hair in a protective style really means taking really good care of my scalp, because protective styles can attract a lot of build-up, they can get itchy very quickly, and they can attract things like dust and lint that ends up sitting on your scalp. So when I wear box braids, for example, I would mix shampoo and water in a spray bottle and apply that directly to my scalp, massage it in, and then when I get into the shower, it's just a case of rinsing all of the buildup that's been lifted from my scalp, and giving myself a bit of a scalp massage, because there's a lot of tension on your scalp when you're wearing protective styles too. When I'm wearing styles like twists, where there's no additional hair added into the style, it's just my own 2-strand twists, I do not hesitate to just get in the shower and continue my routine as I normally would. And what I do when I'm done with my shampooing, deep conditioning, applying my leave-in conditioner and sealing all of that moisture in, is I will go through each twist and retwist and refresh as I go, and that's how I maintain twists for usually up to about 4 weeks. But in any case, taking care of your scalp is your priority. You might get some frizz, but that will be worth it when you're able to keep your scalp clean, healthy, and hopefully soothe and refresh it a bit too. Wherever you are in your natural hair journey, it's worth remembering that good products work in conjunction with a good routine and good techniques. You can have the best product in the world, but if your routine doesn't support it, it won't work for you. So it's important to make sure you establish a good routine and establish those healthy hair habits before, and certainly not instead of seeking out a miracle fix all products, because that will lead to disappointment. That being said, my favorite products for promoting hair growth, my favorite products for supporting my hair care routine are Ayurvedic products, because they help me to retain more moisture, because they help me to maintain a healthy scalp, they help me to maintain more moisture, and in turn a healthy scalp means that my hair can continue to grow, and healthy moisturized hair means I retain more length and I'm able to style and care for my hair without experiencing as much breakage. So incorporating Ayurvedic hair care products into my routine has helped me to see more length over time. I really hope that in the future I'm able to feature an Ayurvedic hair care range in Odyssey Box, because there's so many different ways of incorporating it into your routine, whether you prefer to use hair teas or hair masks or shampoos, scalp scrubs, clays. There's so many different ways, and I hope to be able to share at least one of them with the Odyssey Box community very soon. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any questions about anything I've spoken about today, or if you have any follow-up questions, please know you can always drop by Odyssey Box and have a chat, and I'd be happy to answer any questions you have. Take care and see you soon.